Hey guys, did you guys know that meal timing is completely fucking irrelevant? Completely irrelevant. There's a lot of stuff out there saying that you should eat this time during the day or this many times a day. Meal frequency, meal timing, completely irrelevant. There's a lot of studies out on it now. I'm not going to provide any in the links below, but it's going to be really easy to find. Google it. Google meal timing, meal frequency, and its relevancy. All the current studies on such show that it is completely irrelevant when it comes to body composition, health in general. It's really preference is what it comes down to. It's calories in versus calories out, and it's getting the right amount of macronutrients and micronutrients for your body. That's it. That's what it boils down to. It doesn't matter if you eat 5 or 6 small meals, which is what they always would say. This does help if you spread out your meals in such a way. If you're used to eating way too much in a sitting, like say you eat a whole lot of food in one sitting and it ends up being more calories than you burn during that day, if that is a problem for you, then maybe you should try 5 to 6 meals a day spread out throughout the day so that you never feel so hungry that you want to just binge and eat way too much. But the truth is, if you are taking into account what you're eating, if you're reading labels, you don't even have to use like MyFitnessPal or anything like that. You don't have to track every single thing. The average person day to day is not going to track every single meal. I mean, that's more for serious competitive physique athletes or strength athletes. They need to focus on exact numbers. But the average person, I'm not going to tell you have to track all of your macros and all of your calories, but have a general idea. Become a label reader. Know what you're taking in throughout the day. Try to make it, pretty even day to day. If you figure out that your body needs 3,000 calories to stay at a maintenance weight, then try to take in around 3,000 calories a day. It doesn't have to be exact, as long as it's consistent and it's close. Really, if it's above or below the number that you're shooting for by 200 to 300 calories on a day-to-day basis, if it's above by 300 today and below by 200 tomorrow, it's really not going to matter as long as it's close to that number and consistent every single day. It's not going to make a big difference. But the main idea of this video is to let you guys know that the frequency and the timing is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. There is a lot of stuff out there telling you that you need to eat a certain amount of times a day or not to eat certain types of food after a certain time, like don't eat carbs at night or close to bedtime. Truthfully, it's just preference. Some people have trouble sleeping if they eat too much before bedtime. Some people sleep really well with a full stomach. Some people really like to eat breakfast. It helps start their day. Some people do not like to eat breakfast. The truth is, it doesn't really matter. It's completely, it's up to you. It's preference. If you don't want to eat breakfast, don't eat breakfast. If you like to eat a lot of carbs late at night, save your carbohydrate intake for late at night. It really doesn't matter because it's really about averages. On an average, do you burn that all off in a day? If you do, then you don't have to worry about what time it is that you're eating those things. Your body is burning that throughout the day, throughout the night, whatever it might be. Constantly your body is burning these calories. Yes, your body uses less calories while you sleep, but it doesn't matter because that's not how the digestive system works. It doesn't immediately use the food that you take in right away or not at all. They used to try to tell you that. A lot of magazines and fitness gurus would try to tell you, eat a lot before a big event, or don't eat a lot if you're not going to do anything for the next 8 hours, right? Like sleeping. Truthfully, it doesn't matter, because you're still using that same food the next morning when you wake up. And that's why, you don't have to eat breakfast if you don't want to. Say you had a big meal the night before, you wake up in the morning, you still feel kind of full. Truth is, you're still going to be using those same calories that you took in before you slept, because while you're sleeping, you might have burned 50 calories an hour or so, whatever the average might be for you. Say you burn 50 calories an hour. When you're awake, you burn 100 calories an hour. No, it doesn't really matter that you're only burning 50 calories an hour while you're sleeping, because when you get up in the morning, you start burning 100 calories an hour again, and you're using that same food that you already took in. Anyway, that's my take on it. Really, that's the science of it. You can Google it. Any scientific studies on nutrition, or nutrition as it relates to timing, as it relates to body composition or health, you'll find that I am speaking the truth. Go ahead and look it up if you don't believe me. I think most people in the fitness community already know this, but this is more for the average person who is not immersed in physical science and nutrition science and things like that. So go check it out. Go ahead and Google it. I just wanted to get this out there for the people that may have the wrong idea about meal timing, meal frequency. Please subscribe, like this video, share it with as many people as you can. Anyone who you may have heard spewing this BS about you need to eat at certain times, or you need to eat so many meals a day, share this video with them.